I'm Anju Vishveshvaraya. I'm one of the attending physicians here at the University Family Medicine office in Westminster, Colorado. And I initially heard about COA as a form of patient self-management in the Health Teamworks Collaborative, which was a collaborative that we participated in to initiate and support our efforts towards patient-centered medical home.
I'm Alexis Mora. I work at the University Family Medicine in Westminster. I've been here for 4.5 years. I found the Healthier Living Colorado program /COA at the Health Teamworks Collaborative, and I fell in love with the program instantly, and I thought it would be so beneficial for our patients, and so many patients could benefit from it with different comorbidities.
Self-management is crucial in a patient-centered medical home because it ties in the most important piece, which is the patient and their ownership of the illness. So much these days we have so many tests and so many medications and imaging studies, and the patient sort of gets left out of that. You have the doctor, the lab orders, the pharmacy, the medications, the prescriptions, and the patient sees themselves disconnected, I think, from their disease, as opposed to somebody who actually has a certain aspect about them, which we all have something, that we could be working on, and whether it's help improving your blood sugar or lowering your weight or helping your blood pressure or quitting smoking or even managing your depression better, having better relationships with your family, all of those things can be benefited by setting self-management goals.
Once we identify a patient that fits in the criteria that we've set in our system, we will pull out an application, referral form, to help them start the process to be referred over to the Healthier Living Colorado. The MAs will set it out. We'll give them a paper on what the COA Healthier Living Colorado is, website. They can look it up when they get home to have more information on it. And then we leave the referral form, the official referral form, on the counter so the doctor can come in and sell it to the patient. Usually after they've sold it to the patient, the doctor will send us back in to finish helping the patient fill it out. And then the medical assistant will fax it over to Mary Pat at COA.
So in our clinic, what's really nice about this process is that we try to make things as provider independent as possible, because then there is less user error with it, which with providers, with all the things that we have to push and click in a finite amount of time to get from patient to patient, the less that is very dependent on us, the better. And so really we're kind of like the salesperson of the deal, but all of the nitty-gritty work, signing people up, getting them the paperwork, making the phone calls, all of that is taken care of by our ancillary staff with our MAs and our front desk support staff. And that is huge, and I would fully advocate for this to be a team approach. And really when it comes down to it, it has to do a lot more with the staff and the patients and the doctors all working together, as opposed to a doctor dictating an order. I've had a few patients who have gone through the program, and overwhelmingly, and I think rather than picking one particular person, a recurring theme that I tend to hear is that people over and over again say, I didn't realize how much I could do to influence my own disease. And to a doctor it seems like, well, duh, I mean, isn't that what we talk about every time, is what you can do, what you should be doing? But I don't think they see it as that. I think that it does take something as intensive as this is like self-management boot camp, and it helps you really realize, okay, this is my own deal here, this is what I have to do, and this is what I can do. And so that to me is a success story, when you can turn it around and you can make that patient see what they can do for themselves. And that's sort of a recurring theme that I've noticed. I've had patients who've gone through this program get their own personal trainer, people who have undergone bariatric surgery, people who have had significant success with weight loss because of it, and I think that it gives them that extra empowerment to do so.
So another one of the amazing features of the Healthier Living COA program that I love is the feedback letters that the patients write to the physicians, stating their goals and what they want to achieve after they've gone through this process. With this, we have found the doctors will read the letters and they'll note it in the chart, and we'll scan it into our chart, into our electronic medical record system. And we kind of, through this process, we found that we need to chart better for our patient goals. So it's actually brought a new process that we were working on in our clinic to improve. And so it's A, it's helping the patients, and it's B, it's helping us become better, better followers of our patients' goals and helping them achieve their goals.